Pitching in our game today, Tarik Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Inside, just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Stepping in, Brent Rooker.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. This is J.J. Bleday. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. Here's Stanton now. High fly ball down the left field line. Ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Digging in, Shea Langeliers.
Shea Langeliers.
And a swing and a miss. On Duhart on second. Rooker on at first with 2 down. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. That's to third. Cabrera sends it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium. And starting this one, J.P. Sears.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Paul Goldschmidt now. And a foul ball. Man at second. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one down the line. Gets it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Lawrence Butler in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sight.
That's strike 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Seth Brown. Skubal back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Skubal in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Batting 7th, the second
Next up
baseman,
for the A's, Zach Geloff. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Out towards right center field. Chisholm nabs it, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Gio Urshela in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes a ball. A little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he pumps in a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. And now the lefty got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in the Bronx singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, 1 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Gets the call. 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days.
Boots it. Still able to fire over. Here's Geloff for 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
And there's a foul ball. Volpe off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's Miguel Andujar. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Judge going back on it, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. now, here is Brent Rooker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Skubal winds and deals.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Bleday, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the dirt. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
No.
Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, no outs. Giancarlo Stanton up next for the A's. Outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Shea Langeliers. Line drive. Reaches down, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the 3rd baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. This to 3rd. Oh, great stop. To 1st. And that's a great play for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly ball. And this place is rocking. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Aaron Judge at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. That one hammered center field. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gelof. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Here's Gio Urshela.
The 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
First offering and it just misses. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
One strike.
There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Now 1 missed.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 down, bases empty. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Number 5.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
Urshela stands at first with 1 out. To second, that's 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the 4th, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Sanchez at the plate and takes high there. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, 1 away. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Geloff fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Volpe goes after that one for strike 1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Miguel Andujar. Right down to shoot, strike 1. Andujar measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there, got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Brent Rooker digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That misses. And 1-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-1. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. He's 0 for 1. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Next to hit, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. A's leading by a run.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. He's in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Way high with that one. And it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw home. He beats it. And they take a 2-run lead. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langeliers.
Shea Langeliers.
Just missed. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Cabrera makes the play, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Pablo Reyes. Sears back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1 now. And strike 2.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fly ball down the line on Duhar. Sizing this one up. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Oh, that hit him. Not in time. He's safe. So the batting order turns over. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. And Judge spoils that one. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Goldie swings through it for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late with the swing there.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Caught him looking for the K. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Now pitching.
Ian Hamilton comes on now.
Number 71.
That catches the corner.
For you growing up in New York City,
I
mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. That misses, and that's ball 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit..."
And it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Gio Urshela to the plate. And the slider just misses.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw. Tag. Ow. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. Next offering is in for a strike. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that one is inside. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Oh, Luke, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Bleday sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, Geloff. Jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. The other way, takes it in for the out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Miguel Andujar. And that drops in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Rooker in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel like air more.
Not close with that one. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Rips one to right, and foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. Bellinger under this one. And makes the play, and that's out.
Pitching for the Athletics.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jose Leclerc.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. Right side, Gelof. Throws to first in time, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bleday drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Save! And it's a one-run ball game. T.J. McFarland gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bellinger at the plate now as he chases after that one. Right side. Rooker makes the catch, inning over. So digging in, J.J. Bleday.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
To the right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and very nicely done for the out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Yarbrough in his 7th season, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. That's down and in.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Stanton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the first baseman, Seth Brown. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. To the right side. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Tyler Ferguson. It's Aaron Judge now.
Number 44, Tyler Ferguson.
That one not close. Ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And this is inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Langoliers down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Lawrence Butler will hit next. 1 for 3. Swings through that. 2 out, space is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Fans another, and that's back now in the Bronx. And here is Zach Geloff.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Yankees, Yennier Cano.
Number 78. Yennier.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Urshela stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's out to center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 13.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A towering shot, and we're starting over. It's 3-3.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Gets under and pops it up. Wilson has this one sized up. And there's 2 down. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Struck him out swinging. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So remaining in the game defensively,
change for the
back here in New York, here's the left fielder,
now
Miguel Andujar.
Number 28, Boston.
So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
And the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Cabrera zips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Late that time, it's strike 2. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back in the Bronx, on to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Miller back to work. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
Two.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Got him swinging. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Way outside, and the count is 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2.
Pickoff throw, and Judge back in safely.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And the next pitch is way outside. So Goldie strikes out here. Back in the Bronx, 11th inning set to get underway. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going. Go ahead, run on base.
Number 60.
And now, Shea Langoliers. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Next pitch way upstairs. Slice the other way and foul. That one is upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Seth Brown now at the plate. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball. Strike.
And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Runners on the move. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-1 down.
That's the ball.
Swing and a chopper. Cabrera zips it across. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning.
For the Athletics.
Now it's going to be Lawrence
Number
Butler.
28.
1 for 4 with a double. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Making a move at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Ben Rice. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score in a base hit. On the outside corner, that's strike 1.
0-1.
Missed inside with the curve. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. He's already homered in this game. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Yankees walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about?